Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at don't be these kind of people stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Was working at a Dairy Queen when I was 16. It was a hot summer day and a lady came in and dumped a melted blizzard upside down on my arm/hand. In the process, it covered my register, the wall and the floor. She started yelling about how her ice cream melted and how I need to make her a new one. She was served in the drive-thru. I was working the front counter inside. My coworker said she left over 20 minutes ago. I still had to make her a new one and give her a refund. Obviously it's gonna melt when it's that hot. What ice cream doesn't melt in 20 minutes? What? She left 20 minutes ago and she comes back and is gonna be like, my ice cream melted. How dare you guys serve me melted ice cream? Be a better person, please. And how dare she dump the ice cream onto their arm? What a bad human being. It was a first day of one of my college courses and we were telling everyone our names. I said mine and the professor said my husband wanted to name our son that, but I didn't want him to get made fun of. My name is Angus. Hold on, I didn't get it. What's there to make fun of for Angus? It doesn't sound like anything bad. What a rude professor though. Seriously, you're really gonna call someone out for the name? Really? Hold on, I wanna Google the name Angus. I don't get what there is to make fun of. Angus beef? What's so bad about Angus beef? I mean, that's delicious. Delicious name. Angus cow. I don't get it. What? I was making out with a girl sometime after midnight in a bar on New Year's Eve. First time I ever managed to do so with someone I just met at nearly age 24. She pulls away for a second, looks at me and says, "What am I doing? I'm drunk and you're ugly." Rude. But at least now we all know what kind of person she is on the inside. My first girlfriend said to me, "I'm glad for your mama because she doesn't have to be around you anymore." Literally the same night I confided in her that my mum ran out on me and I hadn't seen or heard from my mum in years. Why would you say that? Locked my new bike up outside a supermarket and ducked inside to get some yogurt because it was Friday night and that's how I de-stress after a long week. Self-checkout line was busier than expected, but I was in and out in about 10 to 15 minutes. Didn't want to leave it for too long because someone had pinched a seat from outside my house a couple of weeks earlier. From a short distance, I could see my bike was facing the opposite way I left it and felt a little confused. I got closer and saw my U-lock looking like a pretzel. It seemed like someone had tried to wrench off my lock, failed, and then just picked up my bike and tried to use it as a leverage to pop the thing off. Failed again, but succeeded in completely screwing the entire aluminium frame. Total write-off. Could not be fixed. Oh, this makes me lose faith in humanity. You're really gonna try to steal a bike? Like, the reason someone has a bike is probably because they like riding a bike. No, or like they don't have enough for a car and that's why they use a bike and you're really gonna try to steal a bike from them. You're kidding me. I just moved out of my parents' place into a new city. Not all that bad. I had a friend from college I reacquainted with. He even introduced me to a really cute girl that I was becoming rather fond of. After a few months, he had ascended to a really solid best friend status, and signs were looking good between she and I. Told my friend I was thinking of asking her out, and he told me to go for it. Should definitely be down for it. He was so excited to hear it, and really kicked my self-esteem into place. Oh no. Going great, so I invite them all to celebrate my birthday at a pub. Hopefully, I'll work up the courage to ask this girl out. Having my friend's recent encouragement really did a lot of favors for my confidence and comfort around the idea. I arrive at the pub. I'm 10 minutes late, but no panic texts, so I assume I'm okay. Well, they aren't there either. Guess we're all running late. I order a drink and get comfortable. Another 20 minutes passes. I decide to give my friend a call. He doesn't pick up. Send a text. No response. After about an hour, I'm now calling the girl. asking if she's coming. No pickup. Send a text. No response. I'm on drink number 3 in a mostly empty pub on a Tuesday night. My only company, a gathering of old dudes and sad-looking blue collars, clearly in no mood to socialize. I'm watching the basketball game despite not liking basketball at all. Try whipping up a conversation with the bartender of all sad things, and he's not really interested and quickly cuts me off to go do literally anything else. After 2 hours of waiting, he actually waited. I give a last couple of calls to my friend, desperately hoping he picks up. Nope, I call the girl. Nothing. I've accrued a $30 bar tab and I'm in no shape to safely drive home, so I decide to just sit out for a bit and then just feel myself getting sadder, more lonely, looking probably a lot like the blue collar sacks occupying the stools beside me, and I'm the unfortunate soul closest to the window, in a clear, miserable view of all the happy Mandarin couples and groups of giddily chirping friends passing by on the sidewalk. My original plan was to just sober up after a couple of hours, but that fell through. I couldn't stand being in there, and after one last call after 4 hours of waiting for them to come to my birthday, I just walked home. Took about an hour, but the fresh air and exercise at least made me feel less mopey and downtrodden. There could always be another day, another attempt. Maybe they had a really good reason, maybe an emergency, maybe something that puts things in perspective. I get home and my friend finally texts me back. Oh hey, yeah, sorry. I don't wait for the follow-up text. I immediately call him asking him what's up. Okay, so I went to pick up that girl and I decided I would ask her out. Dude, you gotta understand, she was like into it immediately. You won't believe it. We've actually been hooking up for the last 4 hours non-stop. Huh? I'm so confused. They both just betrayed him. That friend, ditch him, honestly. Seriously. It was his birthday as well. I hate how they became best friends too. You know, you think someone is nice and good to you and then they do this behind your back. People are scary. I swear, like, you never know their intention. Like, you think someone is so nice to you and you get along so well, and then they can just do like a 360 on you. This is why I really love my dog. I don't know if it's normal, but I low-key get jealous when my dog pays more attention to someone else than me. I don't know if it's like dogs and their things with new people, but they're so excited with new people. And I'm just sitting there like, but what about me? You aren't excited with me every single day like that. You just look at me and sigh. I'm sure others have had it way worse, but when I was 17, I was assembling a ride on train track, about 2 feet between rails, for an indoor amusement park when the owner of the company came in. He decided to help me. I don't know why. I didn't ask for help and didn't need help. He helped me put a couple track segments together and decided that was enough work for him, so he got up off the floor and wiped his greasy, dusty hands off on my jeans with my leg in them. I was seriously incensed. You know that saying when you want to help someone but you do more bad than good? Go to a meeting for work. Coworker says to opposing counsel, "Hey, do you want to meet him? He's here," and gestures back at me standing in the hall with a bunch of files. This guy looks me up and down, turns back to my coworker and says, "No." What do you mean? What do you mean, no? You're missing out? I was living with my girlfriend for 2 years. In the middle of that time, we broke up and she moved out for 2 months because she couldn't stick with any job for more than a few months and tried jobs in another state. She came back and we started building our relationship back up. We went on a few trips. Things were going good. Months later, we went to Christmas at each other's families' homes. Our families got our significant others gifts and vice versa. 5 days later, I came home from work and everything of hers was gone. She just dipped while I was at work. Moved everything in 8 hours. My rent and bills instantly doubled since I was paying for the whole place now. I felt like an idiot for bringing her to my family Christmas. My family was so accepting of her just for her to dip a few days later. I always wondered how long she was planning this. I never reached out to get answers. It was hard for me to trust a partner after that, and I still struggle with insecurity, to be honest. Anyway, she left the dog, and my dog means more to me than she ever did. Also, I'm getting married in October to the most perfect woman and happier than I've ever been. Oh, a good ending. Thank gosh. Why does this happen so often? Like, people are dating and then they're all intimate and they feel like they love each other, and then one just goes the other one. Like, what's going on? How do you just do that? Like, not even a word and they just leave? Jeez, that is scary. What? I'm so glad she didn't take the dog though. Like, there are so many stories where the person is salty at the partner and then takes the dog and steals the dog and then sends it somewhere. And I'm just so glad that she didn't take the dog. Seriously, I hate people who use animals to be petty. I'm glad this person is happy. I'm so glad everything worked out for them. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!